What's up, man?
Hi, guys.
Hello. Congratulations on the victory. Give us your thoughts on the fight.
It was a pretty scrappy fight, back and forth. He used a lot of energy in the first, probably won off of just the activity, the gas, the consumption. But I think he spent too much energy in the first and kind of blew his load a little bit. Seemed a little tired going into the second.
When you see a guy expending that much energy during the first round, do you think to yourself, okay, if I last this out, he's going to tire? Or do you think, hopefully, this guy can't do it all 3 rounds?
Well, I don't know if you play EA Sports UFC 4, sir, but cardio is king.
It is.
Yeah, once you blow your load, that's just how it is, man. There are guys that can push a ridiculous pace, but like once you start seeing them breathe, it's a little bit different. You can tell by the body language, you can tell by the breath. My coach was telling me too, Coach Colin, he was like, bro, he's tired, he's gonna be tired. Like the next round, he's gassing, and that's what I thought too, but he just confirmed it for me.
Who do you play as apart from yourself in EA UFC 4?
My character needs an upgrade. We need like +8 or like +2 or 3 durability and stuff, after that one. But yeah, no, I play with myself a lot. My go-to guys though, like, hey, bro, you know what you were doing when you asked that question.
Yeah. I just didn't expect the blunt. I play with myself a lot. Were you expecting him to be orthodox?
I was expecting southpaw. He
Yeah.
ran mirrored stances against like every other fight that I watched. He ran mirrored stance, so I expected him to come out southpaw.
Did that throw you off a little bit?
Yeah, it did. I was expecting him to come out southpaw, exit to his right a lot, but instead he came out orthodox and exited to his left. So it was a little bit opposite of what I was expecting. I had to switch it up a little bit. Threw me off, but I mean we figured it out after a little bit.
Cool. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Lewis, congrats on the win. You have such a long career here with the UFC. How would you see yourself changed from how you went in there tonight to how Lewis was when Lewis first came into the UFC? What are the biggest differences in the performance we saw out there tonight than what we maybe would have saw at the very beginning?
So when I was a kid and I first came in, I was just wild, reckless, not really composed, didn't have the best hands. Like I kind of got off on like my natural attributes. I had good cardio. I was big for the weight class at 125, so I could throw long, rangy stuff and just kind of be crazy and scramble. Now that I'm with Coach Colin, we've kind of refined everything a little bit. We're using my natural attributes, but like in a different way. I got into like a space after a little while where I was only like, I was doing the same thing over and over and over, and it wasn't really working. So now we've changed up kind of what I'm doing, and I'm using more of my natural skills, my natural attributes.
Would you say you're also much more of a thinking fighter, much more of a cerebral fighter when you're out there?
I honestly, I'm more confident in my thoughts. Like before, I was just kind of reacting and okay, this looks open, but now I'm more like, yeah, I'm thinking while I'm fighting, and I'm trusting it more. Like coach is telling me that too. That was a big thing. He's like, trust yourself. You're a good fighter. You're better technically everywhere than this guy. So you got to trust yourself to make the good decisions. So that's what I've been trying to do, is like think more instead of just blindly scrambling and blindly throwing these like random things.
And that kind of might lead into what you sort of said in the back post-fight. You said that you played this fight a little bit differently than normal. Can you clarify what you meant in that?
Like normally I just go for it, like I'm just like, let's just go out there, throwing balls to the wall, heavy shots, trying to find the pocket immediately. This one, I was kind of watching what he was doing. I wasn't necessarily, like, I was kind of letting him go first. I was trying to see what he was going to do, and I try not to expend too much energy chasing him. A lot of my other fights, I spent a lot of time chasing the dude down. This one, I tried not to, like, chase him too much and kind of, like, let him come to me a little bit and, like, let him show me what he was going to do a little.
Looking forward to 2021, what do you envision for 2021? What sort of goals are you setting for yourself next year?
Dominance. No, I'm kidding.
That's not a bad goal.
Yeah, no, I would like to win. honestly, I would like to get into the top 15, top 10 next year or in 2021. We got a long year ahead of us, and that would be fun. I'd like to go to Fight Island at least once just to say I did it, and I'd like to just keep winning. I'm trying to get a house for my daughter. She's about to turn 5 in a couple weeks. That's a really big thing for me. We live in Irvine right now. It's like the best school district in the nation, I think. So if I could like get a house out there, that would like mean a lot to me as far as like setting up my child for a future and doing my duty as a parent,
So that sounds like you want to be pretty busy next year.
I would like to be. That would be ideal. Can't promise, but I would like that.
And if you got into the top 10, top 15, they'd have to alter your character stats at that point, right?
Bro, I'm a dual weight 4-star kickboxer in the game, dude. Anybody can. No, I'm just
Awesome. Congrats on the win.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.